Hey everybody, welcome to this video where I am going to be talking about the terror barrier. I wanted to come in here and especially talk about the terror barrier because it is something that comes up often. So anytime that you are going to be making a move that will take you to better yourself, especially when it's something that's really going to better yourself, something that is quite big and really what your heart desires, you are going to come up with conflict. You are going to come up with those doubts and those fears. And sometimes this actually, it's not just within us. Many times it will show on our physical reality, the outside of us also. And what that is called is the terror barrier. Now, some people will call it like your gremlins. You might hear that term used for it. Some people might call it the wobble, but Bob calls it the terror barrier. And that is what I kind of see as being that glass ceiling. When you hear people talking about they can't crash through that glass ceiling, it's that, like, when you hit that brick wall, that is what I kind of class as being the terror barrier. So what I want to do is to show you the stick person image, and I am literally just going to draw this out for you because this video option, I've not figured out how to do the screen share with this one. So with the stick person, let me just do our little figure, and I'm pretty sure that you have seen this before. So you can see we've got the stick person image there, which is the wee man. Now, what ends up happening is, let's say this person, I'm going to write down bondage, okay? So you can see that this person is in bondage. Now, this person has got an X-type conditioning going on. So this person right here that's in bondage has got a conditioning that's going on. And this is causing, this person's having X-type thoughts. Now, what that ends up doing is that they are having the X-type behaviors, and then that is causing an X-type vibration. They're getting X-type results. And what happens when they're in this is that as they are continuing this, then it's just going round in a circle. So then they are continuously thinking the X-time thoughts, which are just continuing to bring them those same results. Now, what ends up happening is that that power is flowing through them, and they've got this creative power. Every single one of us has this creative power that is flowing through us all the time. Oops, broke my pen. They've got this creative power that's flowing through them all the time. And although you may be aware already, and I know that many of you are, that, we, with this creative power, we get to choose what we do with that. But when they're stuck in this bondage area, they are just continuing that cycle, that circle, and the thoughts that they are thinking is just causing those same results because it's those X-type thoughts. Now, when you get this person over here, I'll just draw you another image. So we're going to look at the new person. Now, this person here, what is happening here is that they are starting to reason. So you can see that they've got the X-type going on here, but what they're doing differently is they are going to start entertaining a new idea. Now, that could be that they want to close down an old business and start a new business, or they want to buy a new house. Many times it's, the people that I work with, they are looking to start their passion-based business. They're looking to start a new opportunity. But anyway, they are going to start entertaining this new idea. So it's thinking a little bit different from that cycle that they've currently been in. It's something positive, it's something new that's going to better their life. So they've got the Y type thought that is starting to flood in here. Now, so long as that Y type thought stays in the top part of this mind, which is your conscious mind, nothing happens. Everything feels normal. Everything feels just the same. There's nothing much that happens from that. But when you start to imprint this Y type thought into your subconscious mind, so you're connecting with this Y type thought with emotion, and you'll hear the little one in the background there because it's a sunny day and he's all hyper. So when you're connecting to emotion with this and you're starting to impress it into your subconscious mind, and like I say, when you start thinking about things you really want in your life, those dreams, those passions, you're going to feel some emotion from it. But it's something that you really, really want. So when that starts to happen and you're starting to put that down into the subconscious mind, which is where we really want it to go, this is when a clash takes place. That's always what I call it. It's that I always say it's when you are placing that new positive thoughts and you're placing that into your subconscious mind, there is a clash that takes place between the X-type thoughts, which is your old limiting program, your old limiting conditioning, and the positive new ones that you're placing in there. And that clash happens, and it's as if it's causing chaos within yourself. And so many times it can be outside as well. So that's when you've got these chaotic thoughts. And there's like this conflict that is going on. So this will show up also in your outside life as well. And it's just about you being aware of that. So this can show up in your outside life, and it shows up in the inside. But this is you hitting the terror barrier. That's what it's actually called. So when that takes place, that is when you are hitting the terror barrier. Now, most people, this is why so many people don't succeed with achieving their goals or their dreams, because they're hitting against this terror barrier, and then it's just too much for them. They think to themselves, oh no, I can't do this, because they've got all of these thoughts that are going on, and they bounce back into bondage. So this is why it's so important for you to continue your study and for you to build up an awareness of this material, an awareness of what is going on, so that when you are hitting this, you will start learning to celebrate it. I always tell people, celebrate when you're hitting the fear. It's great, it's good. Whenever I've got somebody communicating with me and they're going through that, I see it as a good thing, because it means that what you're doing is working. One, you're connecting emotion to your goal and your dream, so much so that it is imprinting into the subconscious mind that's causing that conflict. And the more that you study this and that you're aware with this and you continue on your journey, you continue doing this work, you don't give up. Instead, you stay focused on your dreams and on your goals. What will end up happening is that will firmly be placed into the subconscious mind, which then moves your body into that Y-type vibration, bringing you Y-type results. That is when you crash through that terror barrier, and that's when you start getting the results that you want. So keep on studying this material, understand what is going on, so that then you can see it from that space. No matter what, it doesn't feel good. It never feels good when you're in that. Whenever you're going to do something that's going to better yourself or better your life, better your business, you're going to come up with these feelings, these, the fears and the doubts and everything else like that. But you don't need to allow that to stop you, and understand what it is that's going on, so that you can continue on that journey, and you will crash through. And you're just going to go through the same thing again. And I don't want you to get scared or freaked out when I'm telling you this, that you're going to go through the same thing again, because it doesn't hit you as hard. As you build the awareness and as you continue to go through the journey, you're more aware and you see it as it's happening, so that you are able to understand, right, okay, this really doesn't feel good. This isn't what I want. And you understand that it's just the terror barrier, so then you can be more focused and you'll be able to crash through that a lot more faster than what you have done previously. But this is one of the major things that are going to bring you the results that you desire. So understand what it is, continue with your studies, and continues to stay focused. Always remember that your limiting paradigms will try and halt you, and they will try and hold you back. But you're doing this journey for a reason, and the more that you continue with being focused on your goals and really, really being aware of your thoughts and choosing those thoughts, continuing that, connecting with the emotion, you will get the results that you want. So I am going to leave you with that, and I will speak to you all very soon. Speak to you after. Bye.